Hi, today we'll be looking at lies young men are being told. First of this, there are two lies. One is the fact that you're a man, your masculinity is very important. There are certain things you should not do. Number two is make money at all costs. And this second one is really killing and it's really crazy. So let's deal with the first one. You're a man, your masculinity is very important. You see, the very idea that you're a man is deadly because so you hear in scenarios where men should cry and relieve themselves, they say don't cry. I mean, if cry will make you feel better, cry the damn cry and rest. I mean, if speaking up will make you feel better, speak up and rest. You see, men are told to bottle up, to neck in so much, such that they can easily be prone to high blood pressure. You see, if you cry, if you relieve yourself, and that's why sometimes you go to therapists, they will clearly tell you cry if it makes you feel better. Men are told not to cry. Men are told you are a man, you should be strong, you should not do certain things, and then you use on your own so you feel you're a man, and then you cannot break down. You don't feel like, okay, I need to do certain things to relieve myself of this internal stress, and you put yourself into depression and suicide. The one that is even destroying marriage is the stereotype complexity or superiority complex, which is, I mean, you're a man, you shouldn't do the dishes. You're a man, you shouldn't cook. You're a man, you shouldn't do the cleanup. Those responsibilities are solely meant for the women. I'm not disputing the fact that those duties are feminine. But if you are married, or when you are married, or you have a girlfriend, and let's assume that your fiancé gets tired from the day job, and both of you return together, and both of you are extremely tired. Well, two things should happen. Well, okay, you're tired, babe. Can you cook? No. Okay, babe, can we get something so that you can rest? I mean, you're a provider. You're supposed to protect. Your protection is part of making her feel comfortable. Fine, branch a shop, buy your food, and both of you get home and eat. And then sleep. Well, if you cannot do that, when you get home and you notice she's tired, but out of the tiredness, she's still entering the kitchen, go to the kitchen, stay with her, help her if need be. If you cannot even, if she feels she's too tired than you and you notice that the way she's doing it, you can help. Pick it up, help her. It makes you a more better man. It makes you a high value man than allowing her to kill herself in the kitchen, all in the name of trying to meet up with that responsibility. And this does not mean that women should not understand that cooking or making the dishes is their primary responsibility. It is. So you don't need to tell a man, go and do the dishes, go and cook for me. No, you can tell that. But if you have a man that can help you in the kitchen, you are a lucky one. And I'm also saying this because for some will say, yes, my man cannot do this, so it's not good enough. That's not true. Doing those domestics does not define a good man. All right? But if your man does not want to help you in the kitchen, does not have the capacity to do that, please and please, it's not bad. Remain in your marriage or your relationship. It's not meant to be for everybody the same way. And don't use because, okay, some men can help their women and your man cannot, and you say he's a bad man. That is not true. All right? So these lies of you're a man, there are certain things you shouldn't do. It's not true. It's killing more men. More men are taking to drugs. More men are taking to suicide. More men are getting drunk and all of that. And this is coming from this first lie. Number two, make money at all costs. Of course, I've heard women, even when some of the pranks you see the pranksters do, and some of the things you see women, the influencers do, there is clearly saying that as a man, your worth is about the money you make, your money you bring to the table. Outside that money, you are valueless to us. You see, whatever the society promotes, that thing would come haunting the society. If the society promotes a partial truth, then that partial truth will come and haunt the society. The value of a man is not just in his ability to bring money to the table. No, that's not just what defines a man of high value. And you see, the fact that we have promoted this partial truth has begun to risk the lives of our young women. Young women are being used today, daily, in a certain part of Africa for rituals. ritual for the Yahoo, what we call Yahoo, the fraudsters, ritual for money killing, for money rituals. Some of our parents are being killed, some of our mothers, some of our sisters. People are being killed for money ritual because men want to get rich by all means. You see, the society is naturally not fair to the men. Society is extremely difficult for a man rather. The society does not really care about the man. All right, the only value that is placed on a man is based on the usefulness of that man, or what is the value of this man, what can this man do? And little wonder, 50 Cent acted a movie that is called, I think, Get Rich or Die Trying. So it's not surprising to discover that more men are involved in crime, more men are involved, the victim of prisons are mostly men, more men are involved in violent death, more men are involved in early death, more men are involved in depression, more men have taken to drugs, more men are involved in committing suicide, more men die younger, more men die from accidents, more men are victims of a lot of things. Called fight more men. And why so? Because the society has told them money is the end result of your life. And that is not true. There are a lot of things. Of course, I listened to, I think, AJ podcast or something like that. I listened to Isaac Aloma was questioning Amara Amusi, that's a Chumzi. And she said that what she wants for herself is a man that would have money more than her. That she earns about 1 million per week. Listen, whether you earn 1 million, 2 million, 10 million a week, and then your premise of defining a man of high value is money, you are poor. Because if you're rich, you will not be using the same thing you have to look for a man, to define a man with whom you want to be in a relationship with. There are a lot of things that make men of high value, and I think I'll mention some of them. Honesty is part of it. A man of high value must be honest. He must have integrity. He must be confident. He must be intelligent. He must be able to support others. He must have pity for the poor. He must be loyal to his woman. He must be physically strong. He must be well dressed. He must be employed. He must have business. He must be able to cater for himself and his woman and his family. He must be flexible to understand that life is not just defined by his templates. He must be able to manage his anger. He must forgive. He must be generous. He must have a balanced view of life. This thing combines to make a balanced man. It combines to make a man of high value. It is not just about money. And she was wrong by saying that. You see, for a man, what is important, for most men, is well and a balanced aggregation of family, legacy, and career. So my brothers, if you want to have a good family, a good legacy, and a good career, you need to immediately be ready to work hard, be ready to work smart, have the fear of God as much as possible. You must be able to identify or discover your talents earlier on and use it. I like one of my friends, his name is Wanse. He's been a teacher from childhood. From immediately after his secondary school, he started College of Education. He's been a teacher and is really progressing in that field. And I tell you the truth, as we speak, he's currently doing his PhD. He has been maintaining that field because he discovers his strength right from when he was young. That is what I admire about that young man. Again, you must be ready to define your value by your templates and not by the frivolous nature of the society we are into. So you, as a young man, understand that it's not about making money. You don't need to make money by all costs to satisfy anybody. You don't need to make money by all costs by killing people. You just need to understand that making money is important, but beyond making money, there are other things that will make you a successful young man. And you really need to look into that and forget the promotion of the fact that without money you are useless.